This episode is brought to you by Amazon. The holidays are here, and you know what that means? It's time to get your friends and family the gifts they deserve. Take the stress out of shopping with Amazon's great deals and low prices on a huge range of items from toys to tech and much more. Whoever you're gifting for, Amazon has great prices on everything you need this holiday season. Shop Black Friday week deals now.
With Lululemon, the real gift happens when they're living in it. When you give them the coziest scuba matching set, the real gift is this. And this. And this. This holiday, Lululemon makes it easy to give a gift that goes beyond. Open the moment. Shop now at Lululemon.com.
There we were at the start of the annual Christopher Columbus Day Parade, and a momentous occasion took place as I began the broadcast, John. It was 12 noon, right outside the Plaza Hotel, and who came up to me but a man who is synonymous with New York, all over the country, all over the world. The
greatest senator New York ever had.
Al D'Amato made the peace with me in advance of the Columbus Day Parade, and we've been the best of buddies ever since.
Is that what you call a sit-down at an Italian parade?
Exactly.
That was a great reconciliation, long overdue, and I'm delighted that we have our shared friendship because, let me tell you, we don't agree 100%, but 98 isn't bad. 97%
Well, Ed Koch used to say, if you agree with me 70%, it's great. If you agree with me 100%, you should have your head examined.
Well, let me tell you something. Thank God that Trump had the victory that he did. I would hope that he would call publicly on the president to start securing the border now. I watched TV early in the morning, and I watched this little 2-year-old child coming over with a little piece of paper that said, and she said it was her parents' telephone number, and then a 10-year-old, the same thing, and between now and when Trump takes office, how many thousands of other of these infants and kids are being smuggled into this country? We should start closing the border now, and Trump should call for it. He should call the president and publicly say, we need to start securing the border now. Why wait another 2 months? This is ridiculous.
Well, the president of Mexico looks like she surrendered yesterday.
Well, she surrendered, and then she got some pushback. But I want to tell you, Trump should push it now. Now, push.
I agree.
Why are we waiting 2 months? And in 2 months, you know how many hundreds of thousands of more kids and people could be smuggled into this country? This is ridiculous. Ridiculous.
And it's
how many days? How many days till January 20th?
Well, it's 2 months.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you know, in 60 days or about 60 days, you're going to have a lot of people coming over. Thousands a day. Let's close the border now.
Look, the border agents should put their foot down and do what they have to do because their future bosses want them to. And who do you listen to? Your future bosses for the next 4 years, or you listen to the guy's been running it for the last 4 years?
Well, but Trump's got to do it publicly. Come out and say, I want that border closed now.
Now.
Let's stop the smuggling of these poor kids. This is terrible. This has got to stop. And the people will support him. And what will Sleepy Joe do? he's going to say, no, we're going to keep it open until you come in.
Your friend Joe Biden voted for Donald Trump.
Well, listen, the way they treated him, you could understand it. But Sleepy Joe has lost it. When he made his announcement running for re-election, you got to remember I served in the Senate with him 3 terms. Our sons knew each other. I went to an event that he had in New York. Now, this was 4 years ago when he declared, and he didn't even know me. Now, here's somebody.
I think I was with you. Was that at John Trachis' house?
Yeah. He didn't even know me. Did not even know me.
He gave me a hug.
And his people returned my camp that they were embarrassed. And now he came to my wedding. He came to when the courthouse was, after I was out of office, was dedicated in my name in Long Island. Our sons went all through law school. His boy who died, and my son Chris were great friends. Didn't even recognize. That was 4 years ago.
Then you knew something was wrong.
Who's been running this country for 4 years? His wife and a group of left wings, and Obama behind the scenes, because he still has the great power. How do you think Iran got all the money they got? Because Obama had this dope Biden put the same guy who had been there, and they opened up the spigots to the oil. They got the billions of dollars they got, and what did they do? They had war. They declared war, and they supported the Houthis and everybody else. But Sleepy Joe didn't know. This is Obama, who's been running this administration behind the scenes for the last 4 years. So, but I think secure the border now. Start it now. And I think our president, and you John, and Curtis, ought to say, Mr. President, President-elect, why don't you call our president now and tell him to secure the border? Stop these poor kids from being exploited and sent into this country. And the tens of thousands who between now and when you're installed will be coming in. Let's stop it.
Now, Senator D'Amato, if you were a consigliere right now to President Donald Trump and Mar-a-Lago, there are a lot of his supporters, they want with his election, they want to be able to get their revenge. They want a vendetta, so to speak, for all the past harms done to Trump and those in the Trump administration. What would your advice be? Just push forward or deal with that?
No, I want to tell you, the best revenge is to turn this country around and to secure the border. That's number one. And then start taking apart the Justice Department that has been used terribly, terrible abuse going after those political people, including the president-elect, and cleaning house. And I like the idea of shrinking the government because it's out of control. They got people who work from home. They haven't been in their office in years. It's a disgrace because we got to get the economy of this country going. And, of course, we have to secure the border. We got to drill, baby, drill, so that we bring our energy prices down. And the energy prices affect all of us. The heating of our homes, the electric power that we have to pay for in our homes, the running of our businesses, etc. It will improve this economy. So there's a lot of good work that can and should be done. And at the end of the year, we will see this country really begin to prosper. It'll take a year. It'll take a year to begin producing the energy that we should have been producing. But
we got to get the price of gas back down to $2 a gallon. We got to get the price of diesel down. We got to get the price of food down. And when that happens, the interest rates will come down and people could afford to buy homes again.
John, you said it. The future is a good one if we pursue, and I believe Trump will, those policies that you just articulated.
He's already, the terrorists are already terrorized because President Trump takes control in January 20th, and Iran, well, they are scared crapless.
Well, I predict that you will see, because it has to be done, you cannot allow Iran to maintain its nuclear capabilities. Now, it has not achieved it, but it's close. And I think that Israel is waiting for Trump to take office before they do take it out, because you have to. You cannot allow Iran to have a nuclear capability or to be able to go nuclear.
We need you back in the Senate. You should have ran one more time. You would have won.
Listen.
You would have won.
You have never heard me say a bad word about Chuck Schumer. And you want to know why?
No, it wasn't Chuck you're going to run against. You would have run against your old friend, Kirsten.
Well, listen, I was in extreme poverty. All right. I didn't realize it because I had a great office manager. When I came out, I found out I had no car because the campaign used to pay for the car. I was flat broke. I had no place to live. A friend of mine let me move into his place. And we started our lobbying business, and God was very good to me. I was very fortunate. I was able then to send my children's education, my grandchildren's education, did very well. And so I was a lucky guy. I had 18 great years of service, and I came out at a time when I was literally impoverished.
Alfonse, at your age, you're the youngest 86-year-old I know, and I'm going to give you your 100th birthday party.
Wow. Now,
I look forward to it. And, John, I look forward to going down to D.C. with you for the inauguration. I mean that.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
You got it.
We got to
Curtis,
take a
good
break.
being with you.
yeah, no, it's good to have you as an ally, not a foe.
Well,
We all fight together.
that's reciprocal. I feel the same way, my dear friend.
Well, at 86 years old, there are people listening right now who wonder.
No, I'm 87.
87, how cognizant you are, your control of your faculties.
Cindy is just as sharp as you at the age of 95.
Good. Yes, she is.
Listen,
They
can never get us for elderly, not hiring the elderly. I'm 76. Bert, how old are you? 72.
Yeah.
And Curtis.
I cracked 70.
Curtis, you look great.
I'm not going to ask Chad.
You look great.
Thank you. Well, anyway, enjoy the rest of the Thanksgiving
Weekend.
holiday occasion. You've earned it many, many times over, Senator D'Amato, and you've been a great addition here to WABC.
Great being with you guys. You take care.
Take care.
John, take care now.
Take care.